If this next topic weren't important, you wouldn't even be watching this. Video is the game changer if you want to consistently attract and convert your perfect client. It's that simple. We recognized long ago at Foster Web Marketing that video attracts, educates, converts, and retains better than anything else. And is the reason why we built a full-blown studio right here in our own facility. What you might not know is that Google also considers video excellent content, and that YouTube is the second most used search engine. Please join me, Tom Foster, on the Legal Marketing Edge as I interview Jim Folliard of Fairfax Video Studio about how to put video to work for you. Hey everybody, it's Tom Foster here on the Legal Marketing Edge. And today I'm interviewing a good friend of mine, my partner, Jim Folliard, the Fairfax Video Studio. Jim, thank you very much.
Great to see you, Tom.
For coming to the Fairfax Video Studio to talk about the Fairfax Video Studio. So here we are talking about video today in the world of constant change with Google and constant change with SEO. One thing that is new and exciting, well, it's not really new because we've been doing it for a while, but one thing that is emerging from all of it as a game changer is video.
Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing better to sell a product, service, or train somebody to build trust than video that we found. A photo can kind of do it. Text on the page can kind of do it. But we all know that a video can really expose the true person.
Well, that's why TV is more popular than radio and more popular than newspapers and the rest of it. That's just how we are as people. We gravitate towards it. And you're one of the pioneers. I mean, you did Redskins.com when the first...
I mean, I've been shooting video for more than 20 years now, and we're at a great time with video. The cameras are incredibly awesome. The visuals are almost movie quality from a camera that costs $3,000. The editing software can handle that high definition video quickly. The ability to distribute video and back up these large files and deliver these large files are all here now. You know, 10 years ago I had a studio and the internet wasn't caught up to where digital video was. Now the internet is caught up to digital video and mobile phones and tablets, and they're hungry for content.
And video is content.
Video is one of the prime pieces of content that people are watching these days to make decisions.
Yeah, YouTube, number 2 search engine out there. When you do a search on Google, video or pages that have video associated with them show up with the video thumbnail next to them. People click on those more than they click on just content-based links. So it's true. I mean, there's no argument that video works.
Well, the great thing is the marriage of the SEO expert and the video expert. There's a lot of people that still do great videos, but we're a video marketing company, so we're not just doing weddings and we're not just making family videos. We're trying to make videos that help market a business, a product, a service. And to be paired up with an expert in SEO gives us a huge advantage. So both sides. As a video production company, we have the SEO background. You, as a SEO company for lawyers, have the video in your back pocket. So it's a great marriage.
And that's what I wanted to talk about is that, you know, there is super high studio level professional video that costs, you know, tons of money to do. And a lot of companies and professionals still do that. But then you've got the amateur videographers that use their phones or their cheap video cameras to produce video, and they pump those out there, which we've seen a lot of. What's your opinion about that kind of video being put out there by individuals, Jim?
Think of the millions and billions of iPhones and phones that now have 1080p video, which is the same format we're shooting in, right at their fingertips. Yeah. And so, I mean, it is a great thing to have access to be able to capture a lot of things, but when it comes down to a professional video that is going to convert a visitor into a client, it's not about just making a video of yourself with your phone and putting it on the web. You can do that, but that's going to give you a bad reputation. and a polished professional video that we offer is going to give you a better reputation. And ultimately, video helps build trust, helps build your reputation, and that's what gets people to hire you. So it's a simple concept. You get what you pay for.
Right.
And, you know.
So for, especially for the legal profession, lawyers and doctors, which we work a lot with, lawyers get paid a good amount of money for their services. And so by putting up a cheap video, which is just not a good sign to people coming to their website.
We see it all the time. The bookcases behind you, the bad audio in a white office with yucky yellow lighting. Even though what you might be talking about is important and relevant, it's just sending the wrong message about your services as a top-notch lawyer.
Right, and we do lots of different kinds of videos for our lawyers. We use actors, professional actors, spokesmodels. We do, on-location shoots where we've gone on location and we shoot videos here in the green screen all the time. There's lots of different kinds of videos to shoot. So that's another thing that we've seen is that professionals like lawyers and doctors will just do a homepage video and just talk about all the, welcome to my website, here's all the things I do.
Yeah, it's just like eating food. You want a healthy diet of videos for your website. If every video looks the same, that's not so good. So not only do we do a lot of frequently asked question videos on our green screen here, but when we go on location, we'll do a virtual tour of the office. We'll interview the staff. We call them bio videos. We'll interview clients for testimonial videos. We'll create what we call a why to buy video, which is kind of a fast-paced music video with sound bites and really what is really the big show-off video for the firm. But all in all, we like to get anywhere from 30 to 60 videos onto a client's website over the course of a year, mainly for the SEO value.
Right, the syndication.
And then secondly, if people don't realize that not everyone goes to the home page of your website first. They might go to Google, do a search, and then land on a specific practice area page talking about slip and fall. And if your video is just that homepage video, that same one video that you have throughout your site is on that page, it may not be as effective in converting as a video that talks specifically about the 3 mistakes people make when they've been involved in a slip and fall. So it's all about converting and getting the client more cases.
Totally. And another big thing that we see is, just going along with, it's just done a few videos, one for their homepage, maybe for their practice areas, but another big thing is video is fantastic for your bounce rate and conversion. And so we spend a lot of time, when we work with our higher level premium clients we work on together, we spend a lot of time looking at the analytics of high bouncing pages and coming up with videos to better answer the questions. It's not just let's shoot a video for the sake of shooting video. It is a strategy. And so Jim and I spend a lot of time every day talking about how this video should be, what should be the layout. What actor, what spokesmodel would it be better to use, a female or a male or older or younger? What color, what ethnicity, all these things go into it because ultimately it's about converting. It's not about just getting traffic. You want to convert that traffic, those visitors, into leads, and there's no better way to do it.
And that brings to the bigger question is who is your ideal client? Who's your audience that we are making these videos for? And then crafting a video clip that will speak to that audience.
Let's talk about some of the mistakes that people make before they shoot video. Like one of them I know is they're not prepared. They don't really know what the process is. They come here and they're like, I don't know what to do, even though we feel like we prepare them.
There's kind of 2 schools of thought. I actually like to bring in clients into our studio and not know a lot about them, so I can act like a injured person or someone that's seeking out their services who's never met them before and ask them all the questions that they typically ask. I feel that that's, these guys are in their wheelhouse when they're answering questions about what they do every single day. And I don't think there's a lot of preparation needed. In fact, the guys that come in with all their notes typically stumble and fumble because they're trying to think of how they had their notes laid out and their outline on all the bullet points they want to hit. when in reality it's right in their head, and we need to have a conversation, which is what we're good at here, is really breaking down the stiffness of somebody flying here and coming to the studio and being nervous, and just having a conversation back and forth and keep the ball rolling. And we produce 40 to 60 video clips in a 2-hour segment that can be great food for their website for a year.
Well, and that's the critical thing too, is going back to that, is the syndication of videos is really where it's at, and making sure that you have content videos that cover all your frequently asked questions, all the questions that people ask you. Yep. If you've had a website for a while and you've got some analytics and you have a lot of that information in there, what are your top pages? What pages are bouncing the most? Do you have news articles that are bouncing that you could add video to, simply restating what that is?
Instead of just creating 30 videos all at once and putting them on your website on January 1st, we've found that it's great to space it out. Same with written content. You want to just keep adding every single week, every single month, videos and content to your website so that Google thinks your website is still alive.
So when people come to the video studio and they work with you, it's a pretty cool experience. I mean, you're a low-key guy, pretty reasonable most of the time to work with, and you calm them down. And that's another thing, because it can be an intimidating process for
Sure.
people that have never shot video before.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're flying from all across the country, and they probably are here for a day, and there's a little bit of a time crunch usually because they flew in the night before, they come here and shoot, and then they have a flight that day. So yeah, the goal is to create a studio environment that is relaxing. We've got all the amenities, the Wi-Fi, the kitchen, the beverages, all that kind of stuff, nice leather couches. But in the end, just getting them to talk about what they do really seems to get them to open up. We found that 4 out of 5 guys that come in here, especially lawyers, they're trial lawyers or in front of juries, these guys are great on camera.
Right.
4 out of 5 lawyers are awesome on camera. 1 out of 5 just needs some work or some coaching, and some people just aren't meant for the camera, and that's where spokesmodels come in. It's not the end of the world if you're not good on camera.
And it also, I mean, we use, on our website, I mean, I shoot a lot of the videos for Foster Web Marketing, but we also have spokesmodels shoot them too, even for Foster Web Marketing, and I'll have other people. Sure. So you should have not just yourself shoot video, because that's another bad sign to only have your own face on every page of your website. If you're, a firm that does, handles 50 to 60 cases a month, how can you do that and run the law practice? So you want to have, different videos from different people on different parts of your website.
Agreed. Variety is the spice of life.
And so you're known as the eye around here. I mean, Jim, I've done video in the past, and I'm pretty good at shooting video, but when I met you, I was like, oh my gosh, you are amazing at it, and you were doing websites, and you've just clearly, I've clearly let you handle all the video because you're so much better at that, and I handle the video, the website piece of it, and this is a marriage that is made in heaven. Definitely. And we keep working at it for our clients. So
that's really what we want, is our clients to get cases and grow. And video's been around for a while, and we think it's going to be around for a long time. Websites, who knows? Websites may not be around for a long time. Mobile phones will be, and mobile sites and tablets, but who knows 10 years from now what's going to be up. But we do think video.
Well, marketing is always there.
Yep.
And video is a big chunk of marketing, whether it's web, digital, before, TV, whatever. We had tape, film. Who knows what it'll be in the future? But the point is, marketing is here, and we're doing our best to help you market through video. So, we're building trust through video with Jim Folliard. It's Tom Foster here at the Legal Marketing Edge. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon.